EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for April 18th, 2019. For your Thursday, we're going to have a boundary that was off to our south and west over the last couple of days, moving northward as a warm front this morning. And there will be a few showers ahead of that for a few areas. This is very, very light stuff, though, so just kind of spotty showers, light, intermittent, and maybe some drizzle type stuff, not real heavy at all, and barely even showing up here on the global models and the mesoscale model. So not really showing too much. Just as soon as that front moves through, which should be during the afternoon, that'll shut off and it'll just remain mostly cloudy the remainder of the day. And it will be milder on the opposite side of that front once it moves northward. And this is being driven northward by this area low pressure right here. So the boundary here in early afternoon anyway would be out here like this. And it's going to be continuing off to the north and east. And once it clears, everything south and west will be warmer, obviously, today than areas up in here that get into that warm front, or on the leeward side of the warm front a little bit quicker. So places like Harrisburg over to Philadelphia will be in the 70s today. Up here in the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area, you probably would be lucky to get to the mid-60s. But, it will eventually move through, but it's going to be a little bit later, moving through our north and northeast areas today until it finally clears. And that's going to be pushed northward by this low pressure. So the quicker this moves northeast, the quicker this warm front moves northeast as well, and then you get into the milder temperatures. So those milder temperatures are going to hold into their region here on Friday. And Friday was at, we talked about this in great length in yesterday's video about how there was this big, severe potential here on Friday. And the short-range mesoscale models have come in. And the mesoscale models, what they do is they specialize in this area specifically, which is thunderstorms and severe weather. So I expected, based on the very aggressive global models like we're showing you here, for Friday for the short range guidance to come in and match that intensity. Well, it didn't, and since it's designed for that kind of thing and is not really thrilled with Friday, it now looks like Friday will not be as bad as previously thought, which is a good thing. We don't have to deal with widespread severe weather across a region. I do think you're going to have severe weather further south, so the SPC was right to have it down outlined in these areas right in here. I think that is correct. For it to be further north, it won't take much for it to come a little bit further north, but I think if anywhere in our coverage area is going to get into any kind of severe weather, it's probably south of I-78, kind of like right in these areas, right in here, okay, not further north, because there's some convective inhibitors on Friday, whether it be cloud cover, showers, whatever, that'll help to stabilize things a little bit. And I think the threat, if there is going to be a threat window, is going to be further south. So the bulk of the precipitation associated with this and the thunder, you will have some thunderstorms come through everywhere, just not severe in most cases, and that will come through during the overnight hours. So here's later in the day here on Friday. I think most of the day is dry on Friday, just mostly cloudy. And then late in the day and evening, you have these showers move in, and then it becomes a steady rain, perhaps some heavy rain moving through with that line as it moves through the region. And that goes through the overnight hours and until we get into early Saturday morning when it finally tapers off and goes away. And then the rest of Saturday, just, stray shower, a few showers hanging around. But this can be more upper level low related. If you remember the video yesterday, we talked about this cutoff upper level low. There's going to be influencing our weather over the weekend. And that's still the case. So unfortunately, this did not go away. All right. But we did see in today's model runs, there's a lot less diffluence aloft that was shown yesterday. So it was, instead of fanning out, these are pretty much uniform coming up the coast here. So it does not look like it's going to, the severe weather threat is going to be a little bit lessened. And that's even on the global models, what I'm showing you right now. But this upper level low is going to come through over the weekend. So you have the opportunity for showers at different times. Not a washout this weekend, just, most of the times just kind of cloudy or mostly cloudy. But you have the opportunity for showers both Saturday and Sunday until that upper level low moves eastward and through our region. So let's take a look at the NAM real quick. I want to show you what it looks like here for Friday. Again, this is early afternoon Friday, nothing prior to this, okay? Once you get into late afternoon, there could be some prefrontal activity we have to watch. And if there is an opportunity for anything stronger or severe or anything like that, it would be from this prefrontal activity, not the front itself, which is way back here. So we're talking about this stuff right here, and it would be for a very small area, or at least according to the NAM. And then that lifts off to the north, and then here's your front. It comes through during the overnight hours on Saturday. Again, not a real big deal, not real heavy thunderstorms, but there will be thunderstorms with this front even overnight, so you might get woken up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when these come through. But it's not going to be severe in terms of wind and hail and tornadoes and all that stuff. Okay, that's what it's looking like. And then this moves through on Saturday morning. Here's a look at Saturday morning right here. Still there's some showers until this pulls through and pulls eastward. And in the afternoon, we have no showers remaining. It just remains cloudy. Maybe a spotty shower late in the day or at night, more likely at night or on Sunday after that, when that upper level low moves through. But as of right now, it doesn't look like a big deal here for the weekend. Just a few spotty showers here and there, and not a total washout. Going beyond this, once we get into next week, we are going to remain warm here on Monday and Tuesday. Very warm, in fact, on Monday with temperatures well into the 70s, and that's going to be ahead of this next frontal boundary coming through. That frontal boundary should come through either during the overnight here on Monday night, or more likely here Tuesday with a few showers once that moves through. And those showers might linger right into Wednesday, maybe even Thursday of next week. So we have one of these stationary boundaries. See that right there? Quasi-stationary boundaries yet again. Frontal boundary comes through, stalls, and we get a few days of rain. But the rain is not constant, it's not heavy, it's just kind of miserable, where it's just cloudy and dreary, and I think we have to deal with this for a little while here. That's kind of like the pattern we're going to be in for the next 7 to 10 days. There is hope once you get beyond that we turn to a much drier pattern. There's some models indicating that right now that we are going to turn a lot drier at some point, but that might have to wait till very late in the month, or especially during the first half of May. But there are indications that that is the case going forward. So just persevere through this for a little bit. A lot of clouds dominating the forecast, a lot of showery type weather, or doesn't know if it wants to just rain or not, kind of in between. That's going to be what we're dealing with for at least for the next 7 to 10 days. After that point, we might have some improvement. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich. That is your outlook for April 18th, 2019. Have a great Thursday.